Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's live trading and training at the same time. Now, to some of you that are just coming in, you will see that I have some trades already on. You can go ahead and pick those trades if you want to pick them. And then we will look at why I'm taking those trades together while we continue. So we'll be doing both trading and training at the same time, both trading and training at the same time. Now, I will decide to start looking at the currency pairs one after the other and reasons why I take these trades at these places I took them. Now, like I said, I have three different pairs there. Crash 500, boom 500, and boom 1000. You can take them if you want to take them. And then let me check crash 1000. Okay. Okay, I'm going to also sell crash 1000. Okay, why do I sell crash 1000? Let me start from there. If you look at it, you will see crash 1000 is going to be buying for a little while. Why will it buy for a little while? Look at this. It went up there. I mean, it's going to be selling for a little while. It went up there and started coming down. It went up here also and started coming down. So it's almost at that same zone too. So there's every tendency that it will come down, maybe at least to somewhere this area, somewhere here. Okay, if you took that crash 1000, I think it has crashed. It's fallen in profit now, but I expect it to come down some more. So I'm going to be modifying to put a TP. So I put 6526. Okay, I wanted to sell crash 500, but because I needed to check a different whatever, it skipped me. So crash 500 just crashed a little, but I expect it's going to crash some more. So if you took it the time I asked you to take it, you should be on $2, $1 plus or about $2 profit or thereabout on it. Now, the only trade that I'm not very sure of that we may close is this boom 1000. We'll watch it a little while and decide if we will still allow it or we'll close out of it. Reason why I'm saying so is this. Now, it has been buying for a long time and I've been following the buys. If you check my result, you will see that I have some of the profit from boom 1000 already. Okay, it's like the crash. Okay, it does not. You see, I've been making some profit from boom 1000. I've been following the uptrend. These are all today. These are all today. So today I made $22. I started with about $6 or $7 and I'm on $22 profit already. So today, look at it there. You've seen it. This is today's profit. Look at today. So it's today's profit. Okay, so we go back to which pay was I on crash 1000. Crash 1000, why am I selling it? Because on a higher time frame, it told me that when it gets to that zone, it comes down. When it got to that zone here, it came down. It went back to that same zone here, it came down. So this one has gone to that zone again. So I expect it to come down at least to this zone, I expect it to come down at least to this point, maybe, or thereabout. So I'm going to be waiting for it to come down. I have already put my TP in case I don't see when it comes down. Then why am I selling? Am I buying boom 5? Okay, I said something about boom 1000 that we may close on a loss and get out. Why? If you look at it, it's been buying for a long time. So they say trend is your friend. Yes, we expect it to keep buying, but look at where it is right now. It's at the point where you have is at a point where it has a lot of resistance up here. That's on 4 hours. So it's on a very strong zone on 4 hours. The possibility of it keep going up, number one, is not there. But trend is your friend. That's why I still bought and wait. Now look at this. We look at smaller time frame from 1 minute. You see, is on 63. 63 means it's on a serious buy zone, even though 63 means that it can still buy. But at that time I entered trade, it was on 80 something. I check it on 5 minutes. You see, RSI is 73 overbought zone. I check it on 15 minutes. It's on 72 overbought zone. From 70 is overbought. I check it on 30 minutes. It's 72 overbought zone. I check it on 1 hour. It's 77 overbought zone. I check it on 4 hours. 81 overbought zone. So what is it telling you? What is it telling you? Once it starts coming down, it's going to come down seriously, because every time frame shows that it's overbought. I check on 1 day. 1 day is overbought. 1 day even tells you that it has reached a resistance zone, a strong 1 hour and 50-minute resistance zone. So the possibility of this pay going up again is very narrow. So we'll wait a little. If that spike does not cover that loss, we close and get out from this pay. Everything tells us that this pay has started going down. So we expect it to go down very, very well. That's on boom 1000. So why am I on, okay, the crash 1000 is still coming down, but I expect it to come down some more. Expect it to come down some more. Okay, so then why am I on boom 500? I click on it. I click on charts. So we open the chart. Look at this is boom 500. Looking at boom 500 on we're going to start from a smaller time frame and go up to a bigger time frame. So let's start looking at it on a smaller time frame, which is 1 minute. 1 minute shows a very long down candle, meaning that any moment from now, it should start going up, but that's not enough reason. Okay, there's a small spike there, but that spike is not enough. So sometimes when you see a long candle, the first thing I check is I go to a higher time frame, which is like 4 hours. 4 hours tells me that this has been buying. This pay has been on some good buys for some time. So this is where it is currently right now. So, and if you look at it on top of it there, you will see something that looks like a trend on top here. It will look like when it went up there, it got to that trend and started coming back down. Now, if you look at the down, you're going to see two patterns of trends. You're going to see a trend this way. Something that looks, this is not a perfect trend. You're going to see a trend this way down. And you're also going to see another trend this way down. So this, the first one, which is A, is an immediate trend. The second one, which is B, is a longer trend, which might not happen immediately. So this line is not correct. I just did it shabbily for the sake of you seeing what I'm trying to say. Now, third reason why I took this trade, I go to 1 hour. 1 hour shows me that this guy is right now on a moving average. And a pay is on a moving average, I expect a spike around that zone. Might be on, it might be immediately before, it might be immediately after. And even if it closes that moving average on 1 hour, there's still a 1 hour, a 1 hour moving average here, apart from the 50 minutes moving average. So I expect it to buy anytime soon. Now, I go to 30 minutes. 30 minutes shows that the time I took my second buy, see where I took my second buy. When I took that second buy, it was on a 15-minute moving average. That's why I took it. Now it's on a 1 hour moving average. Sorry. What am I talking about? It was on 50 MA. Right now it's on a 200 MA on 30 minutes. It's on a 200 MA right now on a 30 minutes. So I expect it to spike. Now, if it does not spike, there's still 100 MA still on that 30 minutes, the yellow line you're seeing here. So I expect by the time it gets there, at least it should spike. So there's every tendency, there are a lot of things telling me that this guy is going to buy. So, and then if you also look at it here on 30 minutes, you're going to see something that looks like a trend. Look at something like this. It might not be a perfect drawing, but you see there's a trend kind of there, somewhere down. So I expect that it's going to go up. So that's why I took that buy. But when I was taking it up anyway, this was the resistance zone I saw. The first entry, I saw that resistance zone. When it broke that first entry, I left it because I saw this, all this is a resistance. And that resistance you're seeing here on my left is what you see this moving average try to tell you on the right. So this tells me that the guy is going to buy, the guy is going to go up. Now, that's the reason why I took that pay. So I expect it to spike up. If you've not taken it, you can take it now. Okay, which one has closed? I think one has closed on profit. Okay, the boom 1000 closed on profits. The boom 1000 closed on profits. What did it give us? It gave me just 30 cents. Who took it when I asked you to take? You know, when you guys took it, I was already on about $1 negative. So if you took it after I took it, that means you should have had like $1.30 or more. Who took it? Who took the boom 1000? Unmute yourself. Let me know you took it. Okay, so crash 500. Let's go there. I'm trying to show you why I took this part, all these pays, why I took them, where I took them. So we go to, but for boom 1000, we are not going there again. We're not doing boom 1000 again. Why am I saying we're not doing boom 1000 again? Look at the spike. It gave a very good spike. It gave a very good spike. Oh, it did double spiking. I think mine was on the first one. That means I missed the second spike. Why we are not going there again is if you check on every time frame, it's already on overbought. It's already on overbought. On 4 hours, it's 82 RSI. On 1 hour, it's 80 RSI. On 30 minutes, it's 76 RSI. On 15 minutes, it's 78 RSI. On 5 minutes is 80 RSI. And then on 1 minute is already 84 RSI. So I won't trade this pay again because any moment from now, this guy is going to come down. The only reason I'm going to take this guy is if it comes back down to maybe somewhere here, I can just try to maybe enter again and see, but I will not allow it take me below here. So if I enter another buy around this zone, I will exit it if it comes down below this zone. That's just that. So we go to crash 500. Why did I take this crash 500? We look at the chart. Now, the first time I took crash 500, it was around here. It was around here. So I expected that it was going to crash. It was going to crash before it gets out of here. But when it got out of here, it did not crash. So why did I still stay in the market? Let's check another time frame, 5 minutes. $15 minutes. Okay, I think 15 minutes showed me the zone up there, this zone. 15 minutes in history showed me this zone. So I knew that if it goes up and gets to this area, there's every tendency that it was going to come back down. That's why I left the sell position I had. And instead of me just leaving it, most times with the lowest lot size, when I have up to $2 like this, I like taking another position. Sometimes when I have up to $2 like this, I like taking another position. So first question now is, why should I take another position if I have to here? I come here. Check it on 1 hour. 1 hour tells me that there is a resistance at the zone where it is. Now, if I take another position now, I will expect that it will definitely, I just did that now, it will definitely crash around this zone because there's a strong resistance around this zone. But if it crosses this zone and eventually maybe crosses here, and then maybe even crosses here, it's a no-no for me. I can't continue in that trade. Now let me check 4 hour. 4 hour shows that it crossed a 200 moving average, 100 moving average, and a 50 moving average. Okay, so why I would have stayed in that trade would have been those moving averages and the resistance and support zone I saw. Okay, if we just took this one I took, okay, that's just 20 cents. I expect it to have another crash, so I won't close it there. So let me do a TP 4611 in case it crashes, so it will close in profit. Okay, so 4 hours tells me that there's a strong resistance zone up here, around here. So I expect that at this zone, I expect that when it gets to this kind of place, it will start going back down. But now, take note of this, guys. If it comes back down up to where this 200 moving average is, you see that green line there? Well, let me get it well. You see that green line I just pointed there? No, I've not gotten it well. You know the one I call 200 moving average, this one here. If it comes back down up to that 200 moving average, it would have closed some of the trades I have. Okay, it has closed that one in profit now. See, it just came down in profit. You see, so it has closed some. That means, let's check. It has given $1. It has given $1.34. I still expect it to still come down some more up to where this 200 moving average, this green line is. This green line is. Once it gets to this green line, I don't expect it to come below it. I don't expect it to come below it. So I will definitely close this last position I opened on a loss and take whatever it gave me there. I don't know whether you understand. Okay, so boom, 500. Most times when I have up to $2 using the lowest lot size, I retake another position. So I will go now to check if there's need to take the position. Okay, it's on 100 MA right here. So I expect it to spike up. this 100 because I believe that moving averages help them spike. But outside that, before I come to history and still see on history that is on top of a support, is on top of a resistance zone. Now this resistance zone starts here where you see those wicks. So that's where it is. And look at the whole of here to here is a very strong resistance zone there. So I expect that boom will go up before it goes, that boom 500 will go up before it breaks that place down. So that's a second reason why I should take a buy. Number one is on my moving average. Number two, it's on a resistance zone in my history. Then I will now still look at other factors if it comes down below that place. Now look at it very carefully. You see something that looks like a trend line here. The drawing may be casual. You see something looking like a trend line there. So that trend line is another reason I believe that it will go up, or it should go up around that zone. So then let me look at my RSI. I come to 1 minute because I use 1 minute RSI. 1 minute RSI still says 9 point something. It means it still has some time to go down. There's a possibility that it might still go down. When RSI gets to 0.00 is when you conclude that that guy cannot go down again, because 0.00 is the lowest. The same way 100 is the highest on RSI. So now I'm going to put a TP point here. And my TP is 37, maybe 66. So, okay, the boom 500 just spiked. You see, it just spiked. Good spike. Good spike. And let's go and check how much profit that gave us. It gave us $2.06. Did you get that? It just spike gave us this now, $2.06. So I've made a total of $26 profit on this small account today. Now, all these pays are going to definitely close. The only one I will not wait for a complete close is Crash 500. Anytime Crash 500 gets to, okay, let me say where this moving average is now. If it comes down up to where this particular entry is now, I might have to exit the market completely. Why? Because on a longer time frame, I see a 200 moving average below it. Before it will go below this moving, anyway, it is in this zone. So there's every tendency that it will crash and come down more. But when it gets here, it might struggle before it goes down below this point. I want to stop here and give room for question and answers. For those of you that joined me on this live class, you would have made not more than $5 to $7 from when we started. You follow the trades that have been closing on profit. Over $5 to $7 have closed on profit so far. So I stop here as I give us opportunity to ask questions. So you have a question to ask, please ask me your question now as we continue together. Thank you. Okay, another thing I want to say, anytime it crashes and come down to a support and resistance zone, please, whenever you see a crash comes down up to where there's a support or resistance zone, don't enter that trade immediately. So if you want to take the crash on a sell, crash 500 on a sell, you're free to do that. Please, let's take your questions before we round up the class. You have a question, please come up with your question. Thank you. Do I have people in this Zoom class?
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead and ask your question. Your name, your location, and then your question.
Okay, my name is Abasiama.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you. Yes, I just went through my WhatsApp and I saw that you were already online. I said, let me key it. Though I wanted to start with you on Thursday, since when I saw it, but circumstances couldn't allow me to start on Thursday. So a little bit
Behind.
strange using my eyes to run around the lines. So as you mentioned the things, I just use my eyes to run around it. At least
Okay.
the last statement I heard is crashing to support or resistance zone. Don't do what is it? Don't tread that time or don't. I didn't hear what next to do. And the RSI, something like that, is on the lowest is 0 point something, then on the highest is 100. You know, the unfortunate thing is that the elementary stage, I didn't start on Thursday, so I'm still,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, no
Pending.
problem. You're welcome to Abasiama.
Yeah, and then I'm from Abia State.
Oh, how did you now answer Abasiama from Abia State?
I'm in Abia State now. Though I'm from Akwa Ibom, but I'm in Abia State.
Okay, I
I'm
celebrate
working.
myself. Okay, okay, go ahead.
I do business with little other business with Joy. I don't know if you know her, Joy Rex.
Okay, I know her. I know her.
Oh yes.
Okay. No problem. So we talk later, maybe behind camera, because the Zoom is recorded. So we don't go into private conversations. I want to sincerely appreciate you for joining. I'm seeing you for the first time, but I know that you can learn from the scratch and do very well. The last two classes we had were recorded. They are in my Zoom, in my YouTube channels.
I'm there. I mean, okay, not okay.
They're in my YouTube channel. So I just felt I should start recording some of these classes. We've not been recording any of the trainings we've been doing. So the YouTube channel is Forex Bliss Academy. Forex Bliss Academy. I think it has over 300 subscribers or thereabout. You can click to subscribe so that every time our training comes, you will always have the training. That's one. Then number two, so you can go, we've done two classes on Thursday and on Friday. The first class was on how to take trades, how to we thought about lot sizes. We thought about how to enter trades. We thought how to put your stop loss, how to put your take profit. We taught what candle is about and all that. I think we did those elementary trainings the first day. The second day, we taught on how to enter, sell limit, buy limit, how to connect your MT4, MT5 to your trading accounts. We taught on how, okay, you see the boom 500 is still spiking, it's still making profit. We also taught on how to do take partial profits or close partial loss. We taught all that on yesterday. And then this morning was just a live trading sessions. I felt like trading with people. It wasn't really a class, but I needed to explain why I take certain trades I take, where I take them. But in the evening by 8:30 p.m., we will have a comprehensive class where we teach on support and resistance zones still today. So the classes you couldn't meet up, just go through the recording on the YouTube channel, Forex Bliss Academy, and you will be able to meet up. I believe that you will be able to meet up. Thank you, my sister. Any other question, please? Any other question, please? If you're asking a question, you can unmute and ask. Okay, in the absence of any other question, I will love to bring this Zoom class to a close, or this Zoom trading session, unless you just want us to just relax and be taking few other trades together. then you can just say, okay, let's relax and be taking a few trades together. But if not, these trading sessions, what I just did now, I'll upload it also on the YouTube channel, Forex Bliss, one word, then Academy, Forex Bliss Academy, one word, so that you can look at it again and again, and it will help you also in making some good positive decisions. If you just took that crash 500, I just gave now and said, I'm taking crash 500 again, it just crashed, so you should be on profit. But if you want to leave it, it's still going to crash some more to give more profit. Okay, so like I said, I started today with $7 on this account. And like I showed you guys, that account has moved from $7 to, okay, let me just share my screen again. I forgot that I stopped sharing the screen. Okay, I'm doing that right away. Okay, because sometimes people say this thing is demo or it's not demo. I don't really want to do this trading on my main account. So I had to use this account for the purpose of this class. Now look at it. If you see, my equity is 22, my balance is 33. Now let's go to history. History shows you the report. If you check history, you will see that this account has made $26 today. Now, if my total balance is 33 and total profits is 26, it tells you that $7 was my capital when I started trading today. So I've made, with $7, I've made $26 profit. That is $7 will be 100%, $14 would be 200%, $28 would be 400%. So I've made almost 400% today. So that's a winning strategy. That's a winning trade. And all these trades, I told you, the only one that we may close somewhere, we may not wait till it hits TP, till it close completely. Okay, you see that. Which one just closed? Crash 500 just closed again on a profit, increasing our profit base. Okay, that's just some few cents anyway. But the only trade that we may not wait, maybe when it gets down to, we may not wait to the end, is that crash 500. Maybe when it gets down to around 4594, we may just have to close completely and go out. But every other trade you see here will all close in profit. We've looked at the market carefully before we took these trades. So we expect that they will all close in profit. So I will drop this class after now on the YouTube channel. You can go ahead and go through it again and again. And I expect that it's going to help you. See you by 8:30 p.m. this evening, where we come to talk on trends. Now, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can just go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that every time we dropped these educational videos, you can be part of them. I celebrate you all. See you by 8:30 p.m. GMT +1. Bye-bye.